What did you care? I like this.
See, this is where I've come to understand Americans. If you want to get them off their ass, you gotta piss them off. You gotta humiliate them and piss them off.
Like Pearl Harbor. Guess what happened?
I was just a piss off.
Oh yeah, remember?
So anyways, so I told them that, you know, so after we finally got that sorted, I put in the pin so that the alarm goes off and they can tell the police that it's fine on the phone or whoever's calling them. So Lydia's literally about to leave. They turn the alarm back on. So now I'm in a position to where Lydia literally has to leave right that second because she had an appointment. She came to me out of a favor. And she was about to leave because of waiting so long to get in.
Lydia's a Latin name.
Yeah, yeah, I would think so.
No, not think. It is like it's an actual Latin name during the Roman imperial era, during in Turkey, if you know what I'm talking about, modern day Turkey. Western part, they carved out a small area and turned it into a mine state called Lydia, Lydia. That's also a Roman female name. So this, if she comes from Italian background, then she needs to shut her mouth.
So I tried to, after getting tired, after telling them, look, I told you, you need it off, you gotta go. I'm like, should I just use the pin? So I tried using the pin anyway, and it didn't work. And I was like, fuck, they've already changed
What's
it.
her last name?
Roman.
Okay, yeah. No, this isn't about cultural misunderstanding of the fact that she's third world. If it's
Wait, whose last name?
the chick you're talking about,
Oh, I don't remember.
does it sound like
They're from India.
Cortez or from India? Oh my God, no wonder.
No, Lydia's my friend that came over to try to help me out.
Okay.
And her last name is Roman.
Okay, well I can understand they're kind of backwards, less educated.
Yeah.
But if you're saying your roommate's girlfriend or wife, whatever's from India, then I can understand why.
Yeah.
Over there,
They're both from India.
women don't have any rights. To say you have a right is hysterical in of itself, because in the southern portions and northern, females, young, especially at the age of 5 to 10, get kidnapped and forced into marriages and left with, especially in Pakistan and some of the more barbarous Middle East areas.
Right.
Their feminism, and it's not like a feminism over here, it should be supported over there.
Isn't it
female
illegal to
treatment-
gather in crowds there too?
Not anymore, because they kind of broke that. So it started with this.
Is music still illegal? Like
This
metal
is the
and
story.
stuff?
So basically, fucking nigger. So you saw a bunch of, so you see these bunch of Indian, mostly elderly, like our mother's age and older women, just standing around while the one gets beat by her husband. So they get pissed, they pick up sticks and they beat the shit out of that husband. He's not dead, just hit by a whole bunch of ladies with sticks. They started, I don't know the name of it in India, but it's called the Pink Movement, where they all wear pink and they're basically doing protests against the government. It did start as just females, but now it's picked up like just thousands and thousands of just non-female Indians and just endless supporters, to the point where if you want to start a civil war in India, supporting this movement would go very well. They're directly challenging the current government's caste system and how they govern. It's not like it's a communist, it's about, we want fucking rights. We're tired of being used as slaves.
Uh-huh.
So if you know how to start a revolution like that and manipulate it, you got something going.
Don't tell that to our government.
That's what. See, it's the difference why I like Indian feminism, because it is actually like helping females, not about destroying men.
Well, that's why the original feminism in America disbanded in like what was it, the 50s or 60s when they accomplished their goals because that's all they wanted.
Right after World War II. Yeah.
Um,
The women's movement.
That's why the modern one, the ones that you see calling themselves that now are all fake. They're just using it as a guise to trick people into thinking that they might have a point, double think, because they're cultists.
Nothing wrong with a little cultist. Go to hell for a little bit of heresy.
Yeah, but it's pretty bad when the United Nations applauds at these the groups that like start this cultist stuff, whining because some people said something mean to them on the internet, and they play the victim game, and then the UN applauds them and starts giving them free money.
Yeah, but the UN are a bunch of useless retards who can't even get a blowjob done. So
Yeah, that's part of why.
John can attest to that. He's seen it.
And the other reason why I have a problem with it is because of all the fucked up stuff I've been having to put up with work and stuff because of them making it socially normal.
Rape at the age of 10.
Yeah, so you know what I mean.
It's different. You weren't almost sent to juvie at the age of 10 over a lie.
I've had a lot of things happen to me like over a lie.
At the age of 10. It's a huge difference when it's 10 versus 16 or 18.
All my life I've been accused of stuff. In elementary school when I was 5, this bully said that I peed on him and they were threatening to call the police.
Oh, I would have pissed in a bottle and just dumped it all over him after that. I'm the type, like, I don't play soccer as a seasonal sport anymore. Just if I ever lost my shit and someone said I kicked them, I would purposely stomp on their ankle and snap it with my cleats. I don't care if I get kicked out of the whole
I got
season.
bullied so bad in elementary school that I started lashing out at them and defending myself and fighting back, and I was the one that got in trouble for it. So I got to the point to where I became timid and paranoid. My grandfather would just go off of whatever the school told him I did, and I would get harsh punishments. Add on to the fact that I was mainly isolated. And then my aunt and cousin my cousin getting preferential treatment even though he's a delinquent, lying, cheating, stealing, but yet he was treated like the good kid and I was treated like the one that needs to not be seen or heard. Meanwhile, I was the one that was always honest, even if it got me in trouble, I always told the truth. So, I got to where I just stopped saying anything. Even if it was the truth or not, I just wouldn't say nothing. In high school, though, it was pretty good. I became really popular. It was really jarring, because I went from being incredibly paranoid for everything I do, and, you know, defensive and angry, wanting to murder everybody, to being... everybody just knows me all of a sudden, and they want to be my friend, and all these girls line up to ask me out all the time. It was kind of scary. Especially when you're in the habit of pushing people away.
I hate it when my army and my navy mix.
So, how was your Empire at War match going today? Campaign.
Playing the Republic mod.
Oh, right.
I'm doing the campaign for the Republic mod.
Yeah. I've been waiting to try that out for a while.
In this one, you don't want to try to do direct ship to ship unless they're made for that. If they can house fighters, you want to keep them back for fighter upgrades.
Yeah.
Like using our Clintons and bulwarks as forward.
There's a lot more fighters in that one than normal.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm just jumping detonators now and they're already retreating from Swiss mod. I open up the hyperspace route so I can make a jump, play at Unipal for Grievous. Fucking 2 innocents.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 2 innocents.
I was playing around with the, they've really changed that Thrawn's Revenge thing. They made a whole new HUD for it. Back whenever I played it, it just used the standard HUD.
I prefer the standard.
Right. getting a phone call.
Of course, it won't let me do the planetary battle unless it's Obi-Wan effect. When you keep it to the campaign to the max. This is bullshit. You can't even do shit with this. Time to liberate the Wookiees.
Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call from
Liberating
Lydia.
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Some little fart. Oh, look at that. I got paid $300.
Hey, you get more money than I am. I haven't been getting any hours. We're actually at no to the point where we can't even afford food anymore. We have to apply for food aid.
Damn.
There's just no snow to fucking work with. No hours.
Sickle, huh? Well, I gotta put that money on bills, so now I'm broke again.
At least your bills are paid.
Well, kinda. Mostly, though. Not 100% paid, but hopefully it'll satisfy my roommate enough for the moment. There we go.
Not enough.
No. I owe him some money for I was supposed to be owing him money for this month.
Why don't you carry it over and pay him back and say I don't know how much you're doing.
What's that?
Can't you carry it over until your next check?
Yeah. Because part of this month and last month, I paid part of last month's as well. Because it's like 700 and something now. So me giving him the 300 is just shoring it up basically a little bit. How do I even get a sickle from these guys? Have you heard of a candy squirrel? Sounds gross.
It does sound gross. Thank God for hyperspace roads.
Hmm.
Cash. What a massive planet.
Isn't it full of hairy people?
Yeah, full of gay hairy bears.
Yeah, that's kind of hot, man. Not gonna lie.
Nasty.
Gay hairy bears. It says get a sickle from the blacksmith, but the blacksmith ain't selling a sickle, so what am I supposed to do?
Stab someone.
Who fucking know? That sounds about right, yeah. Weapons, tools. Oil, food.
Oh yeah, I got the sexy hero action squad. All the Jedi that I can spawn. All in one ground battle.
Let me know how that goes for you, please. Pretty OP. Is it though?
Yeah, because they each have their own abilities. Like Obi-Wan constantly heals himself no matter what.
So they
Yoda
buffed.
uses it's bullshit. If you mash them all together, the charge is bullshit.
So they buffed the Jedi in that. Interesting. Hey John. Remember that time when we were playing that game a while back and we accidentally Death Starred our own planet?
You're talking about planetary annihilation.
No, I'm talking about Star Wars Empire at War. Remember you Seth and I were, I think, well, I don't think it was. You have to have the mod for it to be more than that. It was like 2-player. I think you and Seth were playing it or something. I was watching. I don't remember. But either way, one of us, it was either me or it was you. We went to. We tried to move the Death Star to a planet nearby, one of our planets, so we can send it to one of the other planets to Death Star it, and we accidentally Death Starred our own planet.
High value autism right there. When people try to say that Star Wars has no diversity, that's like saying chess is for smart people.
Well, a lot of those people are just trying to make up stuff so that they can get virtue signal points in the
Oh, I hate the
cultist
Resistance.
culture hierarchy.
I fucking hate the Resistance so much. It's just an SJW joke on the fucking rebellion.
I thought we agreed that that never happened.
Well, unfortunately, Disney cucked up, and we're now stuck with what we got. Hey, I don't like it.
Well, I don't.
Fucking look at Ray. Ray's a retard.
Well, think. Yeah. Even the actress is,
Retarded.
Yeah. Yeah. You can
She's
say that.
ugly as fuck. If you've seen her in a bikini, I've seen her like on this one thing that they posted. Oh my god, so ugly. Holy fuck.
What about Wonder Woman?
Well, Gal Gadot is different. She actually cares about her body.
Yeah, she's actually a model too.
Yeah, so she cares about her look. Okay, because you keep laughing like a witch, so I was like, what the
What
fuck
happened?
you doing, man?
What happened to what happened in the watching, John?
Oh, just a fish with a human face. Like, what you looking at?
What you looking at?
Oh, you're watching the Monster Missune, right?
No.
Is this another one?
Different anime.
Which one is it?
Our favorite from Common Place.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I like that one too. That's the that's the one where the fish has like that big backstory, right?
She's like, give it to me.
It's like the talking fish with the backstory, right? I love that. I love that one. I love Arutu too. They're finally making the second season. You hear me, John?
Mhm.
You. I want to go rewatch it whenever they finish the second season. You watching it dubbed or subbed?
I thought it was hentai, just the way it sounded.
No, that's just how Japanese girls sound. No, I mean that legitimately. I don't like. Like in real life, their voices are because of the way their language is. Their voices are higher pitched, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what Japanese culture is.
I don't. I was just making it up. Nah, I'm kidding with you. I used to think that it was just. I used to think that they wouldn't sound quite like that. Because I studied. I used to study a lot of culture in school on my own because I found it interesting. And I came across Japanese and got interested in that and learned more about it as it went.
Yeah, the Japanese don't really like Americans. And
No.
most think it's because of the nuking, but that doesn't only partially, not really.
They're
It's the
just
fact
they're
that
just
all
fishy
these
about
Westerners-
foreigners.
They don't like all these Westerners going into their country and protesting and interrupting their shit, their economy, like
Yeah.
they do over here.
They're a peaceful life, man.
Well, that's
You're not
that's
respectful.
There's
Oh,
there's a holiday called the Fubuki holiday where they actually bash, and like I side with the Ukrainian supporters and shit, but how they went about it was wrong because the Japanese Fubuki district or whatever it's called, it's basically a giant mockery but cosplay. So there's straight up a Japanese guy advertising his own fucking hair salon place. He got dressed up like in this. If you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, where Aang dresses up like that old guy with like
Yeah.
his hair, like he literally looked ridiculous. But if you could read the shit, it was just a hair salon. Other people were doing retarded shit just to bash them, and it's like, well, this is what you get. You bash the people who aren't politically active, the way the West are, and you fail to understand their culture. Now people are being deported. Whose fault is that?
yeah. There's a whole lot of caveats to all that stuff when it
Oh,
comes
I
to
love
Japan.
when they try to call Japan racist. Like, you cannot treat Japan that same fucking way as as the rest of them.
I love
It is
when
a
the
different fucking card.
I love when the cultists try to talk shit about Japan and the Japan just outright destroys them.
Yeah, that Fubuki thing. Like, I can watch a video to find out what the actual word is if that's not it. But it's just a holiday dedicated to cosplaying and making fun of them in the streets. Just cosplaying the streets, like they take it so bad that those anti-abortion people, like those my body, my choice people, they bash them hard by dressing up like aborted fetuses with blood everywhere and shit. Like they're straight up assholes.
I love aborted fetuses though. That's what gets me going.
Shove a dick up your ass. And it won't be mine, it'll be some black trannies. actually do know the tranny. She lives a fucking hour away from me too. She's Haitian.
Dave, I know plenty of trendy myself.
A year ago, she showed a video of her cousin in Haiti beheading a police officer.
It's
Wow.
hot.
John wasn't expecting that to go.
Like, wow.
That's a hard left turn. He wasn't
Like-
expecting.
Like, wow.
He oversteered a little
so
bit.
specific getting that treatment, but wow. Hey, cop.
Goes from taking dick from a buck,
Like-
Haitian tranny to heads chopping off.
It's like, wait, we're talking about trannies. Now we're straight to fucking, like, here, send me a fuck, cousin or something, like, you know, chopping a cop's head off.
Yeah, it's the Hades of political chaos right now.
Wow.
There's corruption.
Oh, I know.
It's like, hey, it's why I ain't going to Haiti. I ain't gonna bitch about it, but I ain't going to fucking Haiti, and I ain't gonna spend my money.
Not my war, not my problem. Levi, you're about to be fucking smacked the shit out of this now. Knock it off.
I didn't realize it was too.
My pup thinks I'm fucking trying to play with him, but I'm not. I'm trying to fucking fix my bed.
Where the hell's this sickle? I need a sickle, damn
This
it.
little douchebag doesn't want to like fix my bed.
That's when you slap them down.
No lie, it's partially why the IVB regimen gets kind of boring without me, because you don't hear those crazy retarded fucking stories that just come out of nowhere and make people oh, it's ridiculous, especially in the European sister regiment of our IVB, like of the wider brigade, the 88th, whereas we're the 69th. Yeah, I know 69. And I make that Euro officer laugh all the time, because like the one time we're all waiting on the muster map, the map just before the event. So we're all just waiting. I'm like, shit, it feels like an American event server. It's like, why that? Tons of autism and team killing going around. And he just starts dying of laughter. Because in the American events, that's all you see. That's all you see. And it's not because it's accident. We're talking right at the fucking spot, right where you start, like main spawn. So you can't even bullshit. Oh, I didn't know, nigga.
Every fucking time, dude. Like, even when it's like hella loose, okay? So this dude can fucking team kill at spawn. So I spawn in the same spot and he can start shooting people. I fucking get off the time to tell him you better stop doing that or I'm gonna fucking shoot your ass.
I got in the commander chat and got him kicked.
Because he kept fucking killing me over and over because I fucking shot
Well, not
this
just you, but
motherfucker.
some others too.
Well, yeah, because we were all at spawn and he shot me and a few others, and I'm the only person that turned around and told him, if you keep it up, I'm gonna shoot your ass. So
Yeah.
he just started kidding, so I
That
put
guy,
a fucking bullet through his head.
that guy was
So
playing the
that's the whole
typical
team
victim
kill.
card, where it's like I didn't do nothing, I was being attacked, you know.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, how are you saying this is you're fucking spawn killing our own men?
But yeah, there's a vote kick system, and you can kick someone out of the server.
See, that's why when I finally get the space engine and start to serve. See, the problem is, I need to make sure I have sufficient money. I can't just use welfare money, because then they're gonna ask me, well, why are you paying for this server? What good is it for? That's why I try to get it all. So eventually, when I can get it started, instead of it being like banning as a ultimate sentence for trying to get rid of people, instead there'll be things set up so that the whole server bands together and just constantly raids that one player or faction until the point where they have nothing left. Or say they only have their main capital like 4, and anything outside of that just gets obliterated to shit and salvage. So if they try making a ship outside of it, gone. If they try building this underground cave network, we'll just create underground drills and blow the shit out. Like bomb drills.
Well, that's where they be coming into my zone, and I will be like, oh, really? I hope you be able to deal with this event. Yeah, she told us that. You got some pee, you got some puss. You better look away, Levi.
But yeah, so then basically they're gonna be pushed off. So the only way they can actually get resources, like they'll be able to survive in this, like away from the planets, out in the asteroids and far. But we can easily do remote control to keep track of them. Or if there's nothing that bad, like if they're stuck on a planet, I can usually tell people. Like I could easily just tell one person go search on this planet, and they could get everybody going.
The Holy God, send us a message.
So I have it set up like this. There's Bill or Executive Order 101, kind of like LOL, which is basically your home base, your capital is allowed to be destroyed, but before then it has to receive like, I need to see how I have it set up. But there's also Order 229, which deconsecrates their land. So with like that means it loses its safeguard. So like, say if John, you had a friend that you made that wanted to join, but they're not in your faction, but they cause such a problem, like toxicity, that you kind of don't want anything to do with them, but you don't want to like be the one to say like fuck off. The whole thing would go through the Senate like it should, and everybody would vote for that player's faction to be deconcentrated. If they all vote for it, that means that toxic player, their home base will be up for grabs without, like not grabs, but destruction without repercussion. So you could just have like an actual Star Destroyer style battleship just above his base and just hammer it for a good 3 hours straight until there's nothing left but holes. And then if he comes bitching, it's like, well, the whole server voted to deconsecrate your base, so bitch to them.
Fault. I'm just doing what the server asked me to do.
Yeah, so that way instead of coming to bitching to an admin or bitching to me, and then trying to get like just do dirty shit to get out of it or something, it's like, well, the whole system's there set up for a reason. So if 99% of the server hates you, coming to me about it isn't gonna fix the 99%.
I got 99 problems and you ain't one.
Yeah, I got 99 problems. Like, you got 99 problems, but a server owner ain't one.
You got 99 problems and I ain't one.
Well, it's supposed to be set up so everybody, like, even though there is supposed to be friendly competition, it's not supposed to be toxicity. So if a guy wants to be toxic, oh sure, nah, that's fine. I hear you. Just don't
be toxic. Just watch out.
Just don't complain when the entire pirate faction and the Earth Republic faction band together and just rape their ass until they got bored of it. I'm gonna try to have it too, so you can, like, people can't just have mass ships spawn. Like, you can have a hangar with a bunch of like fighters and bombers in it, like, or a carrier, or just have one mega ship, like a dirt battleship. Or like a bunch of like small, like picket destroyers, shit would be sized out. Cause then if a faction wants that, just I don't need a faction lagging the shit with a whole bunch of these huge dirt ships. Cause at that point I would go out of my way to have them trigger to the point where they're close to a planet's gravity and just suck them onto the planet's atmosphere so that they reach the surface and they can't even get off. And then if they bitch, I'll say, not my ship, no problem. You better get it off before the scrappers come. I wasn't really gonna have scrappers as an individual faction, more so if you're gonna scrap enemy shit.
You're making me want to play Evorion talking about all that.
Just good luck, go try to scrap it. If the enemy shows up, better know how to fight.
You're making me want to play Vorion, making me think about building salvaging ships and stuff.
God, I can take any toxic PvP game and turn it into a decent PvE game. Like, I made Conan, Space Engineers, all sorts of shit, Red Dead, manage. Like, even Minecraft, and Minecraft isn't even that hard.
Oh,
So it's just...
that was.
No, you can. You just need the right way to, like, think of how to do the game mode and shit, and need the right people to bust some balls.
Conan is a very good
Conan? Yeah, I know. I know, but I made it work, so we had it like this. I told him not to block the bottom part, but he made our capital base huge. I never bothered sticking with it. I already had, like, while we were running, I had shit made to move our capital north during the whole process. I made a Senate place where all the factions can actually sit and go deal with their shit. There's an arena, trade hubs scattered throughout the whole map with factions designated to a certain theme. So if you wanted to be like Muslims or Persians, like between the two, or Greeks or Romans or like barbarians, whatever the fuck you wanted, just like even Asians, like you had to have a certain theme. You can't just be random. There was upper class and lower class for the Senate system, so then it'd be divided between two factions. I had everything set. It was just the server owner was a fucking useless bitch. He refused to come onto the server and do the daily refreshes that it needed, to the point where like 2 to even a whole week would go by without a refresh. And then it's like, are you coming? Yeah, I'm coming, I'll be there. Everybody bother me. Where's the server? I wanna play with them. Let's play with them. It's like, you don't even care about the server that you're paying for. People wanna play with you. It was fun when toxic clans would try to migrate to our thing though. They would always try to act like, oh, we're just trying to find some friendly PvP. But it always ends up like how they wanted to briefing. So like even when I try to, oh, I'll help you set up your base somewhere, like get you supplies that you need, drop you free star metal tools and all this shit, star metal pickaxe, all that. John knows all that shit's good. With star metal bars to replace it. But then it would just die out. And it's like, the only reason why it died out is because they're either a child or because they're griefers. Then we had a black clan, and actually, yeah, a clan with only black players in it. They refused to talk to anybody in the game, even me when I was trying to tell them that I was the admin. So I didn't ban them or didn't do anything. I just fucked with them. I gave my someone who I trusted in the server, I gave him a shitload of mines that I spawned, and I told him, just scatter them around the base. Don't make it look like it's direct, just scatter it random. They'll eventually walk into it, and then they'll either message you or they'll message me like, what the fuck's going on? It exactly happened. They walked right into the mine and blew up 2 of them at once because they're so close. They messaged me, what's going on? This guy's placing mines. I told them, yeah. I told him to place mines because y'all weren't talking, so at least I don't talk now. Because y'all sitting in the server, and it's chill if you want to, but like, you gotta talk to me, guy. Because if the server owner comes in and says, who the fuck is this people, and I say, I don't know, I'll ban you. You would hate the guy who ran the trade hub though, John. You would really fucking hate him. I don't even get who stand him. So he would do this. You know how some spots you can only go to one location to get for certain shit? He would build his base or like a little shack right in front of it so no one else could build there. And it would fuck with the spawn rate of what's there, so then he would have the only control of it, so then he could market it. and then he tried to siphon off the entire 9-dash line north of the desert where it's all green and up north. So I basically told every other faction and player in the game, if you're going up north and he's gonna cause problem for you or levy taxes, you can tell him to fuck off and fight him. You just can't destroy his shit. He complained and I told him you wanted this shit to happen and now you complain that you have conflict in your own land. You're the king of half the fucking server. You're complaining. I'd say let's play some Warhammer 2, but I got an event in 20 minutes. The guy who's owns the regiment of that event, he has hell let loose.
Does he like it?
Somewhat, yeah. He really plays Tarkov. I'm just not about the Tarkov shit. But if you
Yeah.
guys play it, then you can join him. But
Nah, I don't really play it.
I like what it's about, the concept and everything.
Same.
I just don't like the gameplay and everything because I hate having to regrind from the beginning and all that. Like I love the
Exactly.
fairness, but I hate grinding when it's repetitive.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird effect.
It feels feels exploitative.
There was
What's that, John?
Tarkov, the original Tarkov, was more like Dino.
See, they
consoles.
could be adding that PUBG Fortnite gameplay vibe to it. That's why. But it's something I wouldn't troll my friends if they're trying to play it like if it was Siege. Like the roast group that I'm in, I cannot help but troll the fuck out of them.
Right. Tarkov has always been a one-player type of dinosaur mystery game. That should play, but
Hey Seth,
too.
I've missed you.
The Tarkovs that are coming out these days.
Sometimes,
Well, you like the
How have you been, Seth?
Survival Northgard, Payday 2, Resolution, Civ 5, Players, Borderlands, Calm 2.
I said Calm 2. I don't feel like thinking.
Calm 2. You don't feel like thinking.
Can we do something that's not a strategy game?
That involves thinking, so I don't want to think.
No, not really.
Yeah, it does.
get warm rights and join. It doesn't require strategy; it's pure autism tactics.
Like,
Look,
what
if-
are you thinking that we could do that requires thinking that isn't a strategy game?
I don't know.
A lot of stuff that we could do.
Not in my brain.
Well, actually, I can relate to that. And you know I can.
And I understand why he said number 2, because number 2, he can semi fuck around while I'm in the front line going, come on, hurry the fuck up, Seth.
I don't need to think. I could just. I have a strategy in my brain.
It's
And that's
probably
all
because
that
we played the
matters.
game so much, the fact that you can unconsciously play the game
You better believe
without
it.
really having to think, because we played it so much where we just, we know what to do. It's naturally.
Better believe it.
Hell, I'm guessing Siege. I'm guessing Master of the Hill.
Yeah.
Wow. Preacher's regiment is back in the EU server. That's funny. So his regiment, when they got booted out of the Western event servers, private event, he fled to the Eastern, to the European ones. But he only lasted 4 days until his regiment was banned from there.
Oh, guess
But
what?
let him back in.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk. My brain just went out.
I mean, I wouldn't mind replaying Cognac again. But
That would involve a lot of downloading and pain and.
that's what.
Yeah, but there's a ton of other stuff we could do. Vox Machine stuff got an update.
What?
They added a campaign mode and some more music to it, and so I don't know what else.
To
Oh,
what?
my.
Vox Machine.
Never heard of it.
You know, the big mech thing you got me to play. We met those dudes that were playing
Oh,
in
yeah.
VR, and they were like literally holding the mic, the
I did not get it for you, Q.
the
What
radio.
I did not get it for you, Q.
Oh, Vox
Ye-
Machine.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking at it.
You, I lent you my, family shared it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Game share.
Yeah. Anyways, John, you might like it too. It's actually quite interesting.
What were you thinking I meant by it? What were you thinking?
I thought you meant I bought it for you, and I was like, oh no, we can't play
Oh,
it together.
I must have
I
accidentally
distinctly
said that.
remember that. I distinctly remember that. John, that game is
Well,
hilarious.
yeah,
if
you're
you're
right.
playing, in VR, it's nearly
I
impossible.
don't do VR really.
You don't have to play in VR, but in VR, it's nearly impossible.
We were
Just
doing
sitting
this
there
co-op
panicking.
mode.
Right?
One of the
Q?
co-op modes, and like these dudes joined, and they had full VR. And whenever they start talking, like a screen comes up where you can see their character, and it imitates them moving in their VR environment. So you can
Yeah.
see them reaching up to grab the intercom thing
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. This is some unique animations on this thing while this guy is talking. And I was like, wait a minute. This game has VR, doesn't it?
You better believe it does. John,
So,
it's
so
actually hilarious because you just sit there and then you're like, oh god. You're just looking around panicking the entire time.
while getting shot up,
Yeah, in VR because you're just like, oh no, oh no, oh
all
no,
these different
oh no,
buttons.
no. You better believe there's a
So,
thousand buttons in that thing.
so then I brought it up to the guys that I was playing with, and they started laughing while pulling their big trucker horns on the thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. You get trucker horns.
It's got the
Every
pull
mech gets a
cords.
trucker horn.
You-
Yeah, every
you s-
mech has a trucker horn, and in VR you can just pull it.
Yeah.
In VR you just look up and you pull it.
Yeah, it's up on the
And-
right, ain't it? Like a trucker
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. It's actually on your left, I think. I remember pulling it a few times.
Yeah, I got to see them pulling it.
Depends on the driver's side where it's at. Really.
Well, it's a mech, so I don't know. There's only one
And-
driver.
Okay, then it's probably be on your left hand side because in America it's on your left. It's always on your left hand
And
side.
then
Yeah.
and then the another thing is
I started getting decent at it.
I don't know about Euro trucks though.
I don't mind
I don't
getting
know
it
about
for
you,
everyone
but-
as long as we all try it. It's hilarious.
Wait,
put
is
like
it
VR.
is it more than is it co-op?
Yeah, it's co-op. You can play PV computer or PvP,
Really
but
sad.
there's
He's had to do that.
There's
Ah,
an
crud.
escort mode, and then there's an arena
John.
combat
I'm not
one.
thinking. Yeah, the escort one's nearly impossible, but yeah.
What
a lot
about
of that's-
what about Avorion, Seth? Did you ever get around to thinking?
I don't know.
Just be glad I'm a nice guy. Seth.
Oh, by
John,
the
I'm
way,
sorry.
John,
kill
all
me.
those sales that I saw for Hell Let Loose on those sites, they're gone now. They're all back up to price. Cause remember, Scruffy was like, I don't know, and I'm like, it's like $20 though. He's like, I'll see if it goes on sale for March, and I looked today, and all the prices are going back up
I'll
on
have
all the
buddies.
sites.
No, I'm getting put on OW, Ontario Works, like unemployment, and I'm about to be getting a job at a dispensary. So
Nice.
You're gonna dispense some job.
actually, one of the benefits of working there is I can say to friends and family I'm a drug dealer, and then when the cops raid me and only find my 1 ounce stash of weed, and like the amount of shatter that I have is like
Wonder how the front line's doing. Oh, it's still alive.
imagine a pea, like the little pea that you eat, the green bean pea thing. That's how much I have, barely any.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
It's still enough to get high, but they can't say, "Oh, you're selling it." Nigga, it's not even in the package. It's buried in my fucking weed tray under all that keef. You can't sell that for value. You can smoke it and get an incredibly good high. That's the type of high that John would love.
High in the sky.
It's basically what we would call a mind fuck because of the keef on top of the shatter.
I do it all the time.
Oh yeah, another fun thing about that.
Oh my god. I never
Another
do
fun
it
thing
to
about the
set my
mech game
rig on fire.
is there's an ejection pool, and if you're in VR, you can just look down and pull the ejection handle.
Yeah.
Pull the ejection!
Yeah.
Pull it!
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
amazing.
cool.
I think it's
Yeah.
broken.
And it can get, I think you can jam it, but yeah, it's like, wee poof. You pull the ejector handle because you panic.
I've been kind of happy the 30th Ohio hasn't been in the pub server. They've really been crippling it.
This game wants me to get a sickle from the blacksmith, but I can't. The blacksmith isn't selling a sickle, so
What are you playing?
Kinseed.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I had it for a while. I've been wanting to try it. It just requires reading, and well, you know how I'm with reading right now. You know what I mean. All the dialogue is typed, and my brain ain't good for that. I'm about to get off of it.
What makes it hard in VR though, that a mech game is
It looks really good though so far.
it does, but in VR it's nearly impossible to
Oh no, I
control the
meant
mech.
this game, but that does
Oh,
too.
that.
The Dark Fox looks good too.
Eh?
We haven't played
Oh.
Daemon X Machina yet. We
At
haven't
least
got
the
our
front
mech,
line is doing their-
the
doing
mech
their
game
stuff.
going on.
I'll be back
Oh,
later.
yeah.
Okay. We haven't got the mech game going on, Seth.
He's running. The engineer, my little engineer's running. Run, my little
running.
engineer. I only got 2 of you. Run.
I'll be running too. Primrose.
Oh.
Oh, they're breaking your stuff, John. That's illegal.
That is quite rude indeed.
I took all that was No. It was precious and it's not there anymore, so whatever. I don't care. Took all the values. You're just upset because I got a fucking radar there too. So we get to watch them for a moment until that dies. Same time, the commanders has got halfway done for the heavy point defense line.